morning, boys and girls, and thanks for joining me on week 4 of yoga for kids. Today we're going to do a fun pirate / sea creature kind of themed yoga. We're going to have a lot of fun together today. I hope you stay tuned. But before we begin, like usual, we're going to go ahead and sit up nice and tall to take our deep breaths. Find a comfy spot on a mat, on a rug. It can be anywhere that you're nice and quiet and secluded. You can do this with a grown-up or you can do this on your own. So you're going to sit up nice and tall for me in an easy pose. It's just like this, an easy seat, kind of like crisscross applesauce. Sit up nice and tall. You can close your eyes and take a deep breath in and let it out nice and slow. Perfect. Take a deep breath in. Let it out nice and slow. Another deep breath in. Nice and slow. Great job. Now we're going to do this and do our mantra that we've been doing weekly. You'll just repeat after me. Okay, we're going to take a deep breath in and say, I am kind, I am brave, I am strong, I am smart, I am hardworking, I am a leader, I am me. Good job. Let's do another deep breath in and then we're going to repeat our mantra again. So take a deep breath in, let it out and say, I am kind, I am brave, I am strong, I am smart, I am hardworking, I am a leader, I am me. Great job doing your mantra, boys and girls. An awesome job breathing, but we're not done yet. We're going to do a couple other breathing exercises today. We're going to start with candle breath. This one's a lot of fun. I want you to imagine that you're holding a candle. So hold your hand out, look at that candle in your hand. Take a long breath in and slowly blow the air out towards the candle. Nice and lightly because you don't want to blow the flame out yet. So take a deep breath in, let it out. Slowly, you just want to wiggle that flame. Just imagine the flame wiggling. Another long breath in and let it go up nice and slow. Good. One more time. Long breath in. Make your candle wiggle. Now this time we're going to blow it all the way out. So take that long breath in and blow it out. Good job. Did you notice there was a difference in our breath between when we were making our flame wiggle and when we were blowing it out completely? Our breath was nice and slower and calmer when we were just wiggling the flame. And now, as we blew it out, it was much more intense and shorter. That's how we notice the difference between the different breaths that we take, and our focus on them is really what makes the difference. Now we're going to do where is your breath. So you're going to go ahead and sit up nice and tall, shake your body out, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, get comfortable, shake it, shake it, shake it, go crazy. But then you're going to come back and hold still. So back in easy pose, nice and tall. Take a long breath in and let it all the way out. Good. Keep taking long breaths in and long breaths out. Good job. Think about where you feel the air in your body. Do you feel it in your nose or do you feel it in your mouth? Take a deep breath in again. Think about where you're feeling it and let me know. I feel it in both. When I breathe in, I feel it through my nose, and I've been breathing out through my mouth, so I'm feeling it both ways. Now take another deep breath in. Do you feel your chest? Do you feel your breath in your chest? Do you feel it in your pinky toe? Keep taking deep breaths. Think about where you're feeling it. Maybe it's in your fingers, maybe it's in your stomach. Breathe in and breathe out. Where are you feeling the air in your body? Take more deep breaths in and more deep breaths out. In and out. Now take one more long deep breath in and just let it all the way out. Good job. Awesome job. I hope you felt your breath in various places around your body, just like I kind of felt my breath in all places of my body, in my feet, in my legs, in my arms, in my chest, in my nose, in my mouth. I felt my breath everywhere because our breath travels inside our bodies and all around. I think we are ready well, let's do one more. We're going to do one more visualization thing. So I want everyone, you could either sit comfortably or you can lay down on your mat, whichever you'd like. I'm just going to sit while I read this to you. So you're going to go ahead wherever you are. You're going to close your eyes just like this. You're going to take a deep breath in. And you're just going to listen to the sound of my voice with your eyes closed. Let your mind guide you. Close your eyes and think about the perfect beach. Take a deep breath in. I want you to smell what that beach smells like and let it out nice and slow. What does your beach smell like? Does it smell like salt? Does it smell like sunscreen? What does it smell like? Imagine the feeling of the sand and the sound of the seagulls. What else do you hear? Do you hear people swimming in the water? Do you hear people playing games on the sand? How does the water feel? Is it cold? Is it warm? Is it salty? I want you to listen to the noise of the waves crashing on the shore. Listen to that sound. Really focus on it. Notice how relaxed you are at the beach. What else can you see? Maybe you see some fish in the water. Maybe you see some boats way in the deep. Maybe you see some hot air balloons in the sky. Maybe you see some rocks. Maybe you go with your family to look for seashells. Or you just relax and fall asleep on the relaxing beach. Whatever it is, it's the perfect beach for you. Alright, I want everyone to slowly open your eyes for me. Now that we feel nice and relaxed, and we have done our breathing exercises for the day, we're going to go into our beach pirate poses. Okay, boys and girls, now let's do this. We are actually going to start today with some standing poses. So the first thing we're going to do is stand up into our favorite mountain pose, and we are going to pretend just like this, nice and tall, sitting up straight, taking a deep breath in and letting it out. We are going to bring our hands up and pretend we're steering the ship. We're steering our pirate ship along the ocean, along the open sea. You're the captain of the ship. So because you're the captain of the ship, we're going to move into Warrior One pose, which means, remember, we're going to start off spreading our legs shoulder width apart, facing this way. We're going to slowly turn our torsos, our stomachs, to face this way. Bring our leg in front of us bent, nice and tall. And I want you to slowly bring your arms back. You are the captain of this pirate ship. How does it feel? I think it feels pretty awesome. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Now we're going to do the same thing to the other side. Go ahead and switch sides. Remember, we're bending this knee. You're going to lean forward and pretend you're an awesome captain of the mighty ship. Deep breath in and let it out. Perfect. So we went from captains and now we're steering our ship. We can even do this in Warrior One. Right? So now what we're going to do from Warrior One is we are going to pretend we're a flag. And this is called Half Moon Pose, which is a little hard, but I think we can do it. It's a balance pose. What we're going to do is slowly go down onto our mat and bring your fist, if you can, to the end of the mat. If you can't, you'll just leave it like this, and you're slowly going to bring your leg out like that. It's a little hard. Raise it as high as you can, and if you lose your balance, that's totally okay. Even I lose my balance on this one. We're just going to try it. And if not, we'll do a different pose. Alright, go ahead. You can slowly bring your hand down. Oops. You can even go like this and bend your leg a little bit just to bring that other one up. Good. Now we're going to do the same thing to the other side. I'm going to go ahead. So now I'm lifting this leg. I'm going to bring my body down nice and slow. My leg to the side. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Let's try it again. See, I didn't even get my leg that far up, but that's okay. We're making a little shape, a little flag with our bodies for the pirate ship. You're going to go ahead, bring it down, Take a deep breath in and let it out. Perfect. So you can do it in different ways. You can do it kind of how I did it, just like this. You can bring your hand down and bend that leg a little bit, just to make that straight leg. And then you can slowly lift it up and balance. Either one works. But whatever you did, I'm sure you did an awesome job at home, because that is not an easy pose, and you all did a great job. That was our flag pose. Now that we've done that, we're going to go ahead and become boats. So now we're going to do our seated poses, which means we're going to sit on our bottoms and go ahead into boat pose. Pretend that we're the pirate ship rocking in the rough seas. So you're going to go ahead and slowly lean back, bring your legs up and your arms up straight in front of you. Nice and slow. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Good job. Now you're a boat. You're the pirate ship on the rough seas. You can bring it down, rest for a minute. We're going to do it one more time. Take that deep breath in and let it out and become a boat. Just like a boat on the rough seas. Awesome job. You can do whatever is comfortable with you. I didn't straighten my legs out all the way today because my legs are feeling a little funky, but you can straighten them out as much as you can, or you can bend them a little bit. You have to do whatever feels right for your body. So we're going to do that just one more time. Just rest and take a deep breath in, lean back and get ready. Miss Erin, lean back all the way. All right, we're going to do that one more time. I'll just pause. Whatever, I'll cut that out. Okay. We're going to do that one more time. Take a deep breath in and slowly let it out. Good job. I'm just going to cut that. Okay. All right, awesome job being pirate ships and boats on the rough seas today. We're going to go into plank pose so we can be planks on the ship. You always hear them pirates say, walk the plank. Now we're going to become the plank. So what you're going to do here is you are going to come down. We're going to try to hold plank pose for as long as we can. You're going to come down on your elbows, nice and strong. And we're going to take a deep breath in, and we're going to let it out and bring our legs up straight behind us and hold it. Take a long deep breath in and let it out. Pretend you are the plank on the pirate ship. People are walking the plank as we speak. Now take a small rest. Great job. We're going to do it one more time. Hold it for as long as you can. Take a deep breath in. And when you're ready, lift your body up and hold it for as long as you can. Good job, boys and girls. Awesome work today. We're really getting these poses in. Now we're going to go into reverse tabletop or bridge pose, which is a lot of fun because we are going to pretend that we are treasure chests full of gold coins. There are a couple ways to do tabletop or bridge pose, and those are you can come up like this, take a deep breath in, and let it out, and just lift your chest to the sky and pretend you're a treasure chest that's opened up full of treasures. Come down for a rest. Good job. We're going to do it one more time. Take a deep breath in, let it out, and come up and open up nice and wide and become that treasure chest full of treasures. And bring it down. Good job. We can also do bridge pose like this. On the back. Just slowly lift up your body and hold it. You can be a treasure chest just like this if it's easier. This one might be a little more comfortable for us. Or some of you know how to do bridge pose by pushing up from here. Which is a little more difficult, but some of you can do it that way. Again, do whatever you feel. Do whatever you feel most comfortable doing because it's your body and it's what you're comfortable with. Alright, boys and girls, this one's really giving us a workout, huh? Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to go for a water break because those were just some really intense poses. So pause this video, take a quick sip of water, and come back to me and we'll continue. Okay, welcome back. Now we're going to go ahead and form butterfly pose because we were just in our tabletop bridge pose where we were in open treasure chest. And now we're going to go ahead and open and close that treasure chest. So you're going to bring the soles of your feet together just like this, almost sitting like crisscross applesauce, and just flap those butterfly wings, bringing your knees up and down. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Deep breath in and let it out. Perfect. Awesome, awesome butterflies. And now we're going to go into our mermaid pose, which is really hero pose. We're going to pretend to be mermaids or mermans sitting on a rock. Just come to a kneeling pose like this. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Take another deep breath in. Let it out. Another deep breath in. Let it out. Awesome job. What beautiful mermaids and mermen you are. And now we're going to go into staff pose to pretend to be fishies swimming in the ocean. And staff pose is just our legs straight out in front of us, arms at our side, sitting up nice and tall. We're going to pretend to be fishies swimming in the ocean. Take a deep breath in and let it out and be a fish. Pucker up your lips like a fish too. What do you see as a fish? What are you doing as a fish? Just imagine all in your head. The possibilities are endless. Alright, great job. Now we're going to go into starfish pose. Well, before we do starfish pose, we're going to go ahead and do dolphin pose, which means we're going to come down almost like down dog, except we're going to bring our forearms down to our mats and just lift our legs up. Pretend to be dolphins diving in the ocean. I don't know what sound dolphins make, but something like take a deep breath in here and let it out. Deep breath in here and let it out. Awesome. Now finally come down onto your stomach. We're going to go into a half bow pose and pretend to be anchored. Just bring your feet up like this. Slowly bring your arms back, or we're going to a full bow. And lift your chest up. Take a deep breath in and let it out. And come down when you're ready. We'll try it one more time. Open up your chest as much as you can. Deep breath in. You're an anchor down at the bottom of the sea. And lay down. Finally, we're going to go into starfish pose and pretend to be starfish at the bottom of the ocean floor. And all you're going to do for that is lay flat on your back, take a rest, let feet spread wide, arms spread wide outside of your mat. Close your eyes, relax, focus on your breath, and take some deep, deep breaths. In and deep breaths out. You're going to go ahead and stay in this nice relaxing position while I read you a story. Okay, so now as in your starfish pose, you're going to listen to the sound of my voice as I read you a story. You're just going to keep breathing and wonder and watch as the story takes your mind places. Take a deep breath in, let it out, and listen to the sound of my voice. Small Saul loved the sea. He loved its vastness, its calmness, its blueness. Imagine with that in the sea, what Saul's sea looks like in your head. He was meant to be on the water. Even as a child, he dreamed of a life at sea. When he was old enough, Small Saul tried to become a sailor, but the Navy wouldn't have him. Fortunately, pirates aren't so picky, so he enrolled in pirate college. Small Saul was hardly a natural pirate. Being rough and tough just wasn't in his nature. Arr, 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 Small Saul says, purr. He was good at intro to swabbing the deck, but he was easily distracted during treasure map interpretation. He did well in navigation, but he lacked focus in looting, the basics. He was born to sing sea shanties, not to hold a sword. Despite these setbacks, he was determined to graduate. Finally, after months of hard work, Small Saul earned his pirate diploma. You are a pirate. Small Saul now had a chance to travel the open seas. He just needed to join a pirate crew. Even though Saul was small, it looked like no one had room for him. I wonder what that feels like. Think about it in your head. Think about how Small Saul feels. Until a voice hollered from the only remaining ship at port. Ahoy there! Climb aboard! At last, Small Saul would be a real pirate. But it didn't take long for the other pirates to notice that something was different about Small Saul. Arr! Even the captain began to wonder about this new crew member. Small Saul knew that if he wanted to remain at sea, he would have to prove his worth as a pirate. Pirate college had taught him that there are only 3 things pirates care about. 1, their ship. 2, being tough. 3, lots and lots of treasure. Small Saul needed to show that he cared about these things as well. He began with the ship. Small Saul decided to add some special touches to make the rusty squid a bit more homey. Sadly, his efforts failed to impress his crew members. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Another one, deep breath in and let it out. Just relax and listen to the sound of my voice. Next, Small Saul considered how to be tough. Since fighting wasn't for him, he decided that a tattoo would be perfect. Unfortunately, the result didn't seem to intimidate anyone because he got a bunny tattoo. Redecorating the ship and demonstrating his fierceness hadn't worked. His only option was to get some treasure, but he wasn't sure how. Small Saul thought about how to find treasure while he swabbed the deck. He stewed about it through battles. He mulled it over during kitchen duty. Small Saul was so engrossed in the thought of treasure that he didn't even notice when the captain pushed him overboard. The rusty squid sailed away and left Small Saul behind. I wonder how that makes him feel. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Soon moles began to build up on the ship's deck. The crew was back to eating bland gruel and rat-nibbled bread, and the cabins once again smelled of feet. It was pirate life as usual, and the crew members of the Rusty Squid should have been happy about it, but they weren't. Even the captain couldn't adjust to the old pirate ways. And that's when they realized Small Saul may not have been your average pirate, but he had tried his best. He had made their ship a home. Just like treasure, Small Saul was rare. The crew turned the Rusty Squid around and rushed back towards Small Saul, hoping that it wasn't too late, while Small Saul made friends with a pigeon. When the pirates apologized for throwing him overboard, Small Saul forgave them. They were pirates after all. Throwing people overboard is just something they do. Small Saul was happy to be sailing again, and his shipmates were happy to have him back. He was where he was meant to be, sailing the high seas and being a pirate in his own special way. The end. That was Small Saul. Take a deep breath in for me and let it out. I hope you liked that story. I loved it, and I hope it took you on an adventure in your mind. Whenever you're ready, you can slowly wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, open your eyes if they were closed. Slowly wiggle your arms or your legs or your feet just to wake you up. Sit up whenever you're ready. Look up at me on the video. Take a deep breath in. Let it out. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you had a lot of fun, and I hope you feel nice and relaxed and ready to get on with your day. Remember, you can continue to practice this at home and replay all those sequences we've been working on to keep working and to keep moving and to keep feeling relaxed. I hope you join me next week for some more yoga. But before we go, we're going to go ahead and bring our hands up to our hearts and say our goodbye. Namaste, boys and girls. I'll see you all next week.